Robyn Brown is living a monogamous lifestyle with Kody and has him all to herself. But is it possible she still harbors feelings of jealousy for her former sister wives? Kody Meri and Janelle Brown all adamantly stated they've moved on with their lives and are no longer interested in a marriage with Kody. But Meri and Kody still seem to be on amicable terms. And after a provocative moment during Sunday night's episode, fans think Robyn will feel incredibly jealous and angry. What will Robyn Brown say about Kody and Meri's innocence of the moment? During the new episode, Kody and Meri had an awkward moment while packing the moving truck. Meri's brother-in-law Nathan pushed a bike into them, forcing Meri's back end up against Kody's front. All the adults laughed it off, but Kody and Meri both admitted in confessionals it was awkward. Do you think Robyn would be jealous after seeing that interaction with him and Meri? I hardly thought it was anything, but he had to go on a stupid rant. Of course, first he was joking. Then he says how serious it is because he is now monogamous and only with Robyn. One Sister Wives viewer shared on Reddit. Keeps comparing it to almost cheating or breaking their sacred bond. I forgot what he said honestly, but it sounded over the top. The OP continued. She would obviously probably be jealous and shocked if he actually had sex with one of them at this point without telling her first. But I would think she would be happy if he actually did work it out with any one of them besides Christine, obviously. And because her and Meri are the closest, you would think she would prefer her over anyone else. Other Sister Wives fans felt the scene was very uncomfortable. Robyn Brown always maintained that she and Meri were close. But what will she say when she sees Sunday night's episode? Other Reddit users wrote, I think Robyn knows she's got Kody by the shirt and curlies and she won't be jealous. She may give him a hard time about what he did and said, but only to keep him in line. Kody is an expert at cheating. You know he and Robyn were physical before they got married. I think he's titillated by all the sexual innuendo. I always wondered if he barely slept with them because of Robyn. Like, was he always reassuring her that he wasn't physical with the other wives? The over-the-top laughter felt to me like that is just how she dealt with the awkwardness of it. It wasn't cool of Nathan to do that. I'm sure Robyn's head exploded when she saw it. What did you think of last night's episode? Leave your own thoughts and ideas in the comments. Robyn Brown supped the air out of Meri's day. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown certainly has a knack for waterworks and turning attention on herself. But has she gone too far? At this point in season 19, Meri Brown has packed up her moving truck and left for Utah. But Robyn still feels like she's struggling to let Meri leave the family. But regardless of how Robyn truly feels, most Sister Wives fans have had enough. Online, many have expressed anger over her behavior during Meri's departure. Although few were surprised, many felt outraged that Robyn found a way to make the situation about herself. Sister Wives fans have grown exasperated with Robyn Brown. As seen on screen, Meri Brown certainly struggled to say goodbye to Robyn's youngest children, Solomon and Ariella. Although she maintains a close relationship with the little ones, she seems completely ready to leave their mother behind. Meri and Robyn had an awkward goodbye, full of tears from the latter. And on top of that, Robyn made a big show of giving Meri a journal as a parting gift, which most viewers found tacky. Ultimately, many Sister Wives fans agreed Robyn was making the situation about her own feelings and emotional turmoil. I'm so tired of Robyn making Meri's life/move about her. One angry Sister Wives viewer shared on Reddit, I cannot take it anymore. Seeing Robyn cry about literally nothing. Meri looks so uncomfortable and looks over Robyn's manipulation. She never fails to make everything about her and her feelings. Redditors slammed Kody Brown's fourth wife. Most other Redditors wholeheartedly agreed with the OP's assessment. Meri and Kody were getting along quite well while they packed up the moving truck. It didn't become a somber occasion until Robyn appeared. Other comments included, Meri, Kody, and Nathan were having a good old time, and then Eeyore comes along and brings the dark cloud once again, and fake dry tears. It's not as fun to steal someone's life if they don't stick around for you to continuously rub their face in it, you know? Even if we were to believe Robyn, her inability to move on and past her husband's divorces is unhealthy. Ignored her for years, literally couldn't even pretend to give a crap about her. But now we are supposed to believe this. Oh no, Meri, don't leave. Wah, what an act. How did you feel about Robyn Brown's behavior during Sunday night's episode? Do you agree with what other viewers had to say? Share your own thoughts and ideas in the comments. Fans think Meri Brown finally sees through Robyn after Yu's gift. Unmistakably, Robyn and Meri Brown were seemingly close for many years. Meri had a difficult time seeing Robyn so intimate with Kody, but she still consistently was available to be her friend. However, Sister Wives fans think that Meri finally sees through Robyn. When she received the used gift, fans think Meri was fully aware. Difficult to say goodbye. When Sister Wives star Meri Brown was cashing in on her severance pay, Kody Brown and Nathan Diltz helped her pack and move to Parowan, UT. While Robyn Brown couldn't bear to be there assisting Meri in leaving the family, she made a special trip to give her a parting gift. Undoubtedly, perfect timing to break up the fun that had ensued. However, many fans think that Robyn embarrassed herself with the exchange with Meri. Although Robyn was extremely emotional about Meri's decision to end her marriage with Kody and her sister wives, Meri was calm and cool. Meri recognized that Robyn still had many emotions she would have to sort through on her own. But fans think that Meri is finally opening her eyes to Robyn's shenanigans. Fans think Meri Brown finally sees through Robyn after Yu's gift. On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discussed the interaction between Meri Brown and Robyn Brown at Meri's farewell. First, a user says, Robyn opened Meri's for her. Then they elaborate, did anyone see the recent episode of Sister Wives? Robyn brought Meri a so-called going-away gift. She could have handed it to her and walked away, but no, not Robyn. She then took the gift bag out of Meri's hands, pulled out the tissue for her, and handed it to her with a long explanation of why it was such an amazing gift. I'm so glad Meri was not having it. The awkward tears and manipulation don't seem to work anymore. Thank God. So I couldn't watch tonight, I will tomorrow. But who thinks that Robyn took a hoarded present out of one of her hoarded closets, put it in a re-gifted bag and gave it to Meri? 100% she wasn't spending any of their hard-stolen cash on Meri. Hard-stolen cash, yes. I was like, let her open the dang gift. I noticed there were no tears, just face scrunching. I had stepped away for a moment, and when I came back, I saw Robyn yanking the gift out of the bag, and I thought Meri had given it to her. I was like, oh yeah, that's the perfect gift for Robyn. It's tacky and performative. She really knows her weight. Robyn bought that for me. I had to rewind. Other fans weigh in. After the original poster added the topic to Reddit, many Sister Wives fans weighed in on how Meri Brown felt about Robyn's gift and her opening it for her. Well, it doesn't surprise me seems how Robyn has to always make everything about her. She's pathetic, and I'm so over her ** and crying every episode. Go cry in a corner but stop crying on our screens. End of my rant lol. So shy. Silly Robyn had to place herself in the middle. She may have always said she wanted Kody to stay with Meri, but she really didn't. She just liked the idea of Meri hanging on like a dog. Then Robyn still held some power over the family, because Christine and Janelle had Robyn figured out. She liked the idea of having a target and a scapegoat, not a sister wife. Meri seemed so over Robyn. Here she was finally in a good place with Kody, and Robyn barges in and stops the fun. It kind is like a metaphor for the entire relationship. What do you think? Was the journal specifically purchased with Meri Brown in mind? Or did Robyn Brown pull it out of her stash and regift it? Did it seem fitting for Meri? Do you think Meri is seeing the truth about Kody and Robyn? Are you ready for a new episode of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below. Mykelti spills alleged physical abuse of Kody by wife. Sister Wives star Mykelti Brown Padron speaks freely and openly about her family most of the time. However, every once in a while she gives hints that get fans' minds spinning. Recently, she spilled that Kody Brown was allegedly physically abused by at least one of his wives. Sister Wives Mykelti Brown Padron alleges abuse from one wife in particular. After watching Sister Wives and seeing Kody Brown interact with Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown, fans have suspected that one wife, in particular, might be abusive to him. Although Robyn isn't innocent, she appears to be intimidated by her sister wife's scary side as well. Mykelti mentions that Meri Brown is aggressive. Furthermore, there have been talks about Meri Brown being abusive to the kids. Initially, Peyton Brown spoke about his experience, and Mykelti Brown Padron confirmed his claims. But did the abuse extend to Kody? For years, Kody seemed to want to rid himself of her, but then when he was giving his final goodbye, he sobbed with grief. But Meri was almost cold, only offering slight comfort to her departing ex-husband. Sister wives Mykelti Brown Pedren has previously spoke about abuse. Previously, Sister Wives star Mykelti Brown Pedren said, "I'm speaking on my own personal experiences and opinion on Meri Brown. I don't want to discount my siblings' experiences with her." In January 2023 through her Patreon platform, she added, "I don't remember Meri ever being physically abusive to me. She was very emotionally and verbally abusive to all of us when we were younger." She also asserted that the alleged abuse stopped when they were old enough to fight back. According to Mykelti, she received the worst treatment from Meri. She elaborated, "I honestly think I got the brunt of it." Furthermore, she adds, "My siblings have told me multiple times that they think that I did receive the worst that she gave. However, I think that we were all affected by her." In turn, she also vowed that Meri would not, nor will she ever be, part of my life nor my husband's or my kids' lives because of the trauma I experienced as a child growing up. Mykelti spills alleged physical abuse of Kody by wife. Sister Wives star Mykelti Brown Pedren responds to a comment on her Patreon account. The footage is posted on November 22 on Without a Crystal Ball's Instagram page. She said, "There was a YouTuber who made a video wondering if Meri was abusive, either mentally or physically or both, to your dad, and that's why he treated her the way he did." After Mykelti read the question aloud, she sarcastically said, "What? Okay." But then she shrieked loudly and put her finger on her nose. Then she jokingly pretended to cry and not to know. But she says, "Oh my goodness, what? I'm not saying anything." Sister Wives Mykelti recovers quickly. But then, Sister Wives star Mykelti Brown Pedren miraculously recovers and gets more serious. Admittedly, she knows whatever she says can be used against her. She replies, "Anything I say in response to that, I could probably get in trouble with." Seemingly, fearing the mess it would cause, Mykelti opts to be very vague. She says, "So whether anything honestly. But I think that if you're thinking it, and other people are thinking it too, you guys are probably not far off." But she says enough to fuel suspicions. Then she explains, "And that's all I'm gonna say there. 'Cause I know there's 1.5 million YouTubers that watch this, and I just don't want to deal with being called and getting in trouble. So that's all I'm gonna say." Although she didn't say much, her short clip said a lot. Unfortunately, since she tends to amp up drama, it is difficult to tell what is true. Who abused whom? Furthermore, Sister Wives fans have witnessed plenty of mistreatment in the family. So who abused whom? Or was it a ruthless cycle of back and forth harm? Without a Crystal Ball adds, Mykelti heavily implies that Meri was both physically and verbally abusive to Kody, which is why he doesn't like her. But she also points out, given that Meri is shorter than Kody, and we have seen Kody be verbally abusive to Meri, it's unfair to put this all on Meri. I would not be surprised if domestic violence occurred between Kody and his wives. Likewise, she mentions how the wives know Kody will blame them for any and everything possible. She adds, "I also would not be surprised if Kody blamed the women for the incidents. I cannot see Kody taking a beating and not hitting back. I would suspect this was a physical fight between the both." Mykelti said if she told the truth, she would get in trouble. What do you think? Was Meri Brown abusive to Kody Brown? If so, what do you think she did? Was the abuse one-sided? Do you think her stern nature was misinterpreted? Do you think Pedren and Mykelti are being honest in their accounts of their childhood? Are you ready to see the new episode of Sister Wives? How Kody Brown set Janelle up. Kody Brown set Janelle Brown up. Sister Wives fans are unfortunately not shocked. This is something that seems very on brand for Kody. However, fans feel bad for Janelle. There is a lot to unfold about the situation. Kody Brown losing everything. Kody Brown is currently losing everything. He was married to 4 women: Janelle, Christine, Robyn, and Meri. However, he currently only has one wife who stayed, Robyn. Christine was the first to leave. Christine was tired of the relationship and there were no feelings left to try and hold on to. Then Janelle and Meri then followed. However, Kody also has an awful relationship with his children. Unfortunately, there are a lot of his adult children who want nothing to do with him and no longer have a relationship with him. This is not shocking to fans. Kody Brown is turning into the enemy on the show. He set Janelle Brown up. Kody Brown set Janelle Brown up. Meri let her know that she was under the impression Janelle handled all of their money. However, this is not true. She basically implied that she was so surprised, like somehow she thought I've been controlling the money. I'm like, dude, man, if I controlled the money, we would have paid off, built a house. I don't know what Kody's been saying about, like, somehow I'm controlling the money. Although Christine agreed and let her know she is aware of the truth. If you controlled the money, I think things would look a lot different. Janelle only recorded what was spent. She did not control the finances and where they went. However, if she did, there would be a big difference in where they are financially. Fans feel bad for Janelle as she is getting blamed for something she did not do. It seems that Kody wanted to pin their financial struggles on Janelle. However, Janelle revealed that none of this is true. She wrote down what was spent. However, if it was all up to her, they would have paid off and built a house. Kody seems to be the one who did not handle the finances correctly. However, once again, he wanted to pin the blame on someone else. Are you shocked by this? Do you feel bad for Janelle? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts. Which Brown kids are still close? The Brown family's children are no longer heavily featured on Sister Wives. So are any of them still close? Although many of the adult children opted to no longer be in the spotlight, many Sister Wives fans remain curious about their health and well-being. They watch the Brown family's children grow up on the show and are interested in their adult lives as well. Many of the kids don't want to be involved with Sister Wives. Several of the Brown family's adult children made an appearance on season 19 this year. Peyton, Gwendolyn, and Aspen all prefer their privacy these days, but they've showed up to meet David Woolley and celebrate their mother's newfound love. While Mykelti Brown Padron seemingly loves the limelight, Logan and Leanne Brown have no involvement with the show whatsoever. So what do the children's dynamics look like as adults? Does anyone which siblings still get along? I know Robyn's kids are out the picture, but I don't see lots of pictures of them together on their Instagrams, one Sister Wives viewer wondered on Reddit recently. Fans believe that distance created a rift between the siblings. Other Redditors noted that there is a major familial conflict between Gwendolyn and Peyton, meaning they don't speak. But as far as anyone else knows, the other children are as close as siblings can be. However, they live in many different places across the country. Distance often prevents them from seeing each other as much as they would like. Comments included, I've read that since Garrison's passing, the kids have been trying to make more effort to hang out together. I've seen some Instagram pics, but other than that, I'm not sure who is closer and who isn't. Yeah, I think a lot of it is geographic, plus a sense of wanting more privacy. Hunter and Logan both live in Vegas and seem to hang out a lot. No need to post every time. But remember, life happens and they've had a rough year. It seems like we don't see Hunter pop up as much as we used to, but he might be taking a step back from social media, or he may not be able to travel like he used to. Maddie Brown Brush seems to be incredibly close with many of her siblings, especially Mykelti. The half-sisters were pregnant at the same time and enjoyed showing off their baby bumps together. Fans that follow the Brown family children on Instagram can often see one another in each other's posts. But other than that, it's tough to say which siblings' dynamics remain the strongest. Fans think Truly Brown needs therapy. Sister Wives fans are noticing some odd behaviors with Truly Brown throughout season 19. Many people think that she needs therapy after watching her interact with others on the show. Some fans think Christine Brown Woolley should be concerned. Truly Brown expresses herself in a strange manner. During Sister Wives season 19, fans have noticed several things that Truly Brown does that make them think she is in distress. Since her mom, Christine Brown Woolley, decided to leave her dad, Kody Brown, her world has been shaken up. They moved to Utah and Christine quickly met the love of her life, David Woolley. While David says he and Truly have gotten very close, fans wonder if the parents are ignoring some signs she needs therapy. After witnessing Truly's strange expressions, fans think the parents need to get her help. Fans think Truly Brown needs therapy. On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discuss Truly Brown and her actions this season. First, a user posts photos of Truly biting David Woolley. Then they ask, what are your thoughts? Just being the kid or red flags? One user responds, I think Truly needs therapy, IMO. Another adds, I think every one of those kids and adults needs therapy at this point. Someone else points out, as my 11-year-old cousin said at Christmas last year, everyone needs a little therapy, especially if you don't think you need it. But another person talks about big issues she has lived through, especially after COVID and Garrison. Truly Brown is going through a lot. While many fans disagree with Christine Brown Woolley's parenting choices when it comes to Truly Brown, others point out how much Truly is enduring. I agree. We've seen her be physically aggressive towards David at least twice now. That's what they decided to show on camera, so I'm wondering what she's done that they haven't shown or been around for. We've seen Christine, an adult who chose this, still be quite nervous about living with her partner full-time. Imagine what a change that is for Truly, who didn't choose this and never had her father with her full-time ever. It's just been her and her mom and some siblings in and out. It's a huge change for her, and I don't think Christine really considered that enough. Also, biting as a 13-year-old is not acceptable behavior in any situation. Additionally, someone says, not to mention the safety risk of moving in with someone you've known for 12 weeks. I know right now we all have hindsight because we already know what is happening in real life, but back then, he was a stranger and living with him so quickly is just wrong when you have kid who lives with you. Some fans find her actions disturbing. While Truly Brown has experienced a lot for a young girl, some fans think her behaviors are disturbing. I was just thinking that about the biting. Not acceptable as a small child, but at her age, I have been the most concerned with Truly and the daughter that had severe scoliosis requiring that surgery during the initial COVID outbreak. I thought the same thing. Imagine how many attacks were done but off camera. David will eventually get tired of this behavior. He's either going to discipline Truly eventually in some form or he will pull back from Christine. You can't blame the guy either way. He never signed up for this circus. Yeah, I get the feeling that Christine ignores these types of behaviors or laughs them off instead of disciplining, and that's gonna get old real fast for David. Christine actually giggled when Truly bites him in UTV. Truly Brown seeks attention. While Truly Brown is a teenager, she is exhibiting many behaviors that make it appear she desires additional attention. I think Truly is screaming for her mother to focus on her. Christine is obsessed with men. I don't think Truly was ready to have a new man in her life. She needed structure and stability, and all she got was moving and vacations and a new man and a new family. Christine springs life-changing events on this poor kid last minute all the time. It's not a surprise she is acting out. Some fans think Christine should get her help. She probably really needs a psych ed assessment too. My guess is she has a diagnosis they haven't bothered to look into. She is too old to be biting, pushing, hitting, etc., but I try not to comment on the young kids' behaviors. Not a red flag, but another example of how Christine will not discipline her children in any way. Truly humming her backpack at David was another one of those moments where Christine just laughed and laughed when a normal parent would have pulled their child to the side immediately and had a conversation with them about acceptable behavior. What do you think? Does Truly Brown need therapy? Do all the Browns? Is she exhibiting normal teenage behaviors? Do you think Christine Brown Woolley should be concerned? Are you ready for a new episode of Sister Wives? Kody Brown reveals this is the end. Kody Brown is now revealing that this is the end in the mid-season trailer of Sister Wives. He has finally watched Meri Brown leave and move to her B&B in Utah. Now, it is officially just him and Robyn Brown. Yet, there are more changes afoot, and it may be too much for him to take. Kody Brown reveals this is the end. After Meri Brown officially shared she was leaving Flagstaff for Utah, Kody Brown knew it was over for them. He had long said they were done, but it appeared he did not think she would actually up and go. More so, he claimed he had an obligation to his wives, therefore he would stay married as long as they were around. Furthermore, Janelle Brown shared she did not care to reconcile, which was hard for him to comprehend. Finally, his former third wife, Christine Brown Woolley, not only moved to Utah, but she met someone and is now engaged. This means that his plural family and all of his polygamous dreams have officially been shattered. In the mid-season trailer, Kody can be seen aggressively chopping down a tree. He does so in a way that scares Robyn, who he is later talking to about whether or not this life is enough. She says that this is not what she wanted. Kody is also freaking out over the fact Janelle is now moving to North Carolina and he was not informed. To him, he believes he was not meant to find out, which is true. All of this is happening around him and he has no control. His ex-wives also wanted their stake in Coyote Pass, which he now decides he does not want to give up. As he and Robyn's 5 kids are grilling on the land, he sees all of his dreams shattered. That is when Kody Brown says this is the end. However, he does not specify what that means. Is it the end of his dreams? The official end to the plural family? Moving on from CP. Fans react to what's next. After seeing this, are Sister Wives fans shocked at Kody Brown's reaction? It seems he is always a catastrophist, so this is normal behavior for him. Robyn coming into this family was the beginning of the end. End of the family and needs to be end of the show. How long must we all listen to Kody whine about his marriage? You messed up, live and learn from it. Essentially, fans are sick of Kody complaining constantly about the failings of the family when they feel it was all his doing. They will just have to wait and see if he cracks or keeps it together. What did you think of the trailer and him saying this is the end? More so, do you think this is just Kody being dramatic once again? Let us know and watch Sister Wives Sundays on TLC. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.